The next segment tonight, some students at Harvard, Columbia, and Georgetown universities are demanding that their exams be postponed because they say they're traumatized by the situations in Ferguson and Staten Island, New York. Well, now Kaylee McEnany, student at Harvard Law School, also went to Georgetown undergrad, right?
That's right.
Now, I find this very hard to believe. I really do. Is it true? Is this true?
It's true. The letter that they sent to Dean Minow actually said that she was denying them humanity, denying the victims humanity by not delaying exams. It's ludicrous.
Who sent the letter?
It was a group of Harvard students, so Harvard Black Society, Harvard Asian Society. It was a coalition of about 10 of them that sent the letter.
And they want to have exams postponed.
That's right, because they're traumatized, they can't handle this, they're too emotional at the moment.
Too emotional.
And Harvard, to their credit, they have not extended exams. Columbia has.
You had an exam today, right?
I did, 8 hours. It was. I could have used the grand jury exemption. I really could have.
So what's wrong with you, Kaylee, that you're not emotionally broken up by this? And I'm not saying this. Look, it is an absurd situation. Let's face it. I mean, if you're in school and there's national tragedies all over the place, are they traumatized by ISIS beheading the Americans captured over there by these terrorists? Were they traumatized? Did you see a letter written by any Harvard students about that?
I didn't. And you know what really disturbs me, Bill?
Right.
A cop dies every 58 hours. 39 have died by hostile gunfire. And in fact, 1 week before Ferguson, Officer Justin Weinbrenner confronted a gunman off duty and was killed. There were no protests. There was not a peep.
But it's not the same thing, though. I have to be fair. When you're a police officer, you're trained, you're armed, and you know you're in danger. When you're standing on the street selling loose cigarettes, you're not expecting what happened to him. Now, is it his fault that he didn't cooperate with the arrest? Yes. Do we hold police to a higher standard by backing away from situations? Yes. So the Gardner thing should never have happened. Right. The Brown thing, Brown attacked the officer. I think it's clear beyond a reasonable doubt that he did. And that's it. Game over. If you physically attacked an officer, the officer has the right to take your life, and that's what happened. So these people with their hands up, don't shoot, that I was referring to, don't know what I'm talking about. But let's get back to these students. Harvard Law is the best and the brightest, supposedly the smartest people in the country get in there. Are they that immature that they can't fulfill their responsibilities because of things that happen they don't like?
Look, they're an isolated group of people who are leading the protest who I think feel that they don't have the time to study for exams. That being said, I think there are a group of students who have latched onto that movement and are using it as a proxy for their laziness. That's why I like National Review said social justice ate my homework. I think that's a good motto. And looking back,
how radical is Harvard these days? I mean, the law school, these are strivers. These are people who want to be wealthy. They want to take part in the American dream. They want white privilege or black privilege, whatever it may be. They want to make it. I mean, are they very far left of your peers?
Not at all. Having been to Oxford, Georgetown, and University of Miami, and Harvard, I can say without fail, without hesitation, Harvard is the most bipartisan campus I've been on. The Federalist Society is robust. There are a lot of conservatives. They are a thriving movement. They might not be quite as loud as some of these Ferguson protesters, but they're there. I've been very impressed.
So they're not all loons. We'd be wrong to say. This is a crew that's in a specialized ethnic societies is primarily moving this, right?
That's right. That's exactly right.
All right, Kaylee, thanks for coming down from Cambridge to talk to us. Nice to see you.
Thanks for having me.